Hi everybody, welcome back. I still haven't got around to painting Fabulous Mack in honor of Fabulous Doc Hudson, but I found a video that was really popular a couple of years ago, making the Apple iCar. So please enjoy this video while I get this here Mack ready to become Fabulous Mack. And hope you're watching all my other videos. We have a lot of Pixar Cars Customs here. There's a racing red tractor. There's a regular sputter stop. And here is my own custom Monster Wheels Sputter Stop tractor. So anyway guys, enjoy this video of making Apple iCar. I had a lot of comments on it. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you pretty soon when I have this finished. People voted for the Apple iCar. Now here's what it looks like. Look, there's the Mack iCar number 84. It looks like Lightning McQueen, all white with an apple on the engine hood, number 84 on the side. For some reason they changed the number 84. I have no idea why. And here's another view of it here. This is the one I'll be using right here to make the to paint. Okay, that's not my hands. My hands are over here, see? But anyway, somebody's holding the car. So I have a bunch of McQueens here. The one I was going to use is this one here, but somebody reminded me it has no spoiler, so I can't use that one. Then I was going to use this one here, but it looks kind of valuable, so I'm going to leave that. I think that's Radiator Spring McQueen or something. But and someone else suggested I do the primer one, but I can always make another primer one. But what I'm going to do, guys, I've been promising to make another the right color Fabulous Lightning McQueen soon. So I'm going to take this McQueen here, paint it primer gray, and then put 2 coats of white and make this the Apple iCar. Okay, so don't be upset if I paint this a different color, because I have another Lightning. I'm going to make Fabulous Lightning McQueen again out of another Lightning McQueen. So just bear with me as I get this car ready to paint. I'm going to peel these stickers off first, and then I'm going to get the gray paint and paint the primer gray, and then 2 coats of white, and then the gray apple on the hood, and the number 84 on the side, and the grayed out windows. And I'm going to try and draw a lightning bolt if I can, and then I'm going to paint the wheels gray too. So let's get the paint set up and paint primer gray on the whole car. Okay, we got our beautiful primer paint here. It's just dollar store paint. I'm going to put a whole bunch in here, and I'm going to paint the wheels gray, and probably not to get too much on the tires, but don't get upset now because I'm using this car again. I will make another primer McQueen, only the right color. This was the wrong color right from the beginning, and if you know what I mean, look, there's the real Fabulous Lightning McQueen, and there's the color I used, which is totally wrong. So I missed these 2 stickers here, sorry. So once these are gone, then I can start painting the whole car primer gray, starting in the back fender. Here we go, guys. And once I get the gray on, then I'll put 2 coats of white, and I don't think I'll need more than 2 coats, because the white's going to go on the gray really nice. I've been asked to make the Apple car for a long time. The windows got to be painted gray too, so I'm just going to leave. Hey, good idea. I'll leave them gray. I'll paint the whole thing gray, then I'll paint the white around the windows, because the windows are gray. The tires have to be painted too, so I'm not going to worry about that. Tires are black and the wheels are. That was a good idea. Whoever told me that. The wheels are gray, just like that there. Yeah, the wheels are gray. Okay, and I'll paint as much as I can. Without, I can do all this window. This is going to be easy to paint now because I'm covering the windows in gray paint. I'll just paint around them with white, just the opposite of what I normally do. And the front, he got a small little smile. Actually, there's no smile on him at all. He's all white, according to the picture I have. Now, I don't have this car, and I didn't even know it existed because somebody's been asking me for a long time to paint the Apple car. I had no idea what it is, so finally I looked it up. Oh, I said, oh, the Apple car. Okay, now I have to do it. So. Anyway, I don't mind using this Lightning McQueen because it was the wrong color, and I would have had to paint it again anyway, so I'm just saving myself a McQueen by doing this guy. And I'll have to be careful on the eyes. There we go. And I'm going to hold it by the front wheels, and I'll paint them again later, gray. I'm going to paint it black anyway, so it doesn't matter. Just put a rough coat of white on it. This guy's going to have lots of paint on it when I finish, that's for sure. He's already got a coat of primer gray from when I made primer McQueen, and then I painted it blue, Doc Hudson blue, but it's not the right color blue. Careful, not there. Fix that with the white later. Looks good. Now it's gonna be hard because it's all white in there too. Just make sure I get the paint on. So wow, that came pretty nice. There's another primer McQueen. Now we'll put this. Oops, forgot the back, guys. Forgot the back. I wonder if it has backlights on it or something. So what did you think of the video yesterday where I made Lewis Hamilton retired? Thanks for watching, guys. I got tons of views on that video, and lots of likes, lots of comments, and overwhelmingly voted. I think I showed you the chart. Check it out. You guys all wanted Apple McQueen. Let's put it under the heat lamp. We'll dry it off, then get the white out. Okay, we're back again. The car dried really nice. It's a primer Lightning McQueen. I painted everything gray, even the tires and wheels, because the wheels have to be gray and the tires are black. So I got lots of white here. I better shake it up a little bit. And I'm gonna put white, probably 2 coats of white on the whole car right now, get it nice and thick. I'm using the same brush. I'm just gonna try and mist the windows. I want to leave the windows gray. I'll paint the black, white, and I'm going to do it 2 coats, obviously, because the first coat's not going to be enough. Usually you can tell right away 1 coat's going to be enough or 2, because it's just how it fills in the color. And primer is a good color to start with, because it's primer gray. Now this got the nice spoiler on the back. Look, same as this car here, same spoiler. And it looked like it might have been Lightning McQueen used for that particular model. That might even be a homemade model too, I have no idea. But I didn't even know the iCar actually existed, like I said, but someone kept asking for it and kept asking for it, so when I looked into it, gee, it does exist. And I'm making it because he won the vote. Really good vote too. There we go, looks good. Now I'm going to try and keep the windows clear. Now someone suggested I put the car down for any delicate work, and I'm going to do that this time. When I start doing the Apple on the hood, I'm going to lay the car down on the desk here, and I'm going to try and paint it without making a mess. I'm going to hold the car in place and then try and be very delicate with a new brush. See if I can draw a nice apple on the top and put number 84 on the sides, and probably draw a lightning bolt. If I can remember to do the lightning bolt, I'm not sure if I will. Sometimes I promise I'm going to do something, then I forget. And nobody ever caught me on it. Somebody sometime would say, hey, you forgot to do it. Oh yeah, I did forget to paint the taillights on that car or something like that there. But anyway, that's okay. And I hold the back wheels and see if I can get this back fender done, because the first coat's going on really nice. Really happy with that. I'd love to put some taillights back there, but I don't have a picture of the back of the car, so I might just make my own. Put some red lights back there and put some headlights on it. There's headlights on the car. They're gray, but I'll have to start again with the gray for that. I have lots of gray left over. Be very careful here. So, how many of you guys liked the video? I mentioned it before I went on break there, about making retired Lewis Hamilton. Did you like that video? Somebody suggested I do it in black. He wanted me to change the color right away, and I can't change the color now. It's finished. It's done. Sorry, whoever that was. I appreciate your comments, but I'm not changing the black. The gold looks way too good. I know you're supposed to paint it the same color he was. I should have painted it gray, but I mean, I should have painted it dark gray or black, but I think the gold looks so much nice on him. And according to this here, it's all whiter on the eyes too. Sorry if I missed the camera view sometimes. Try my best. There's the first coat. The windows are nice, except I need a tiny brush right here for that gray. I'll see if I can gray that back out right here. The white's still wet. There, put the second coat on in a minute and we'll see how it looks. Okay, I'm back. The first coat went on really nice, and the second coat should just really make it nice and thick. And then I'll put I'll come back. What I'm gonna do is make a spot on my desk here, so I can actually paint with the camera facing the table, so I can hold the car steady. I'm gonna try that. That was a good suggestion, and I want to thank the person who sent it to me. It's going on really thick now. The paint is the car is kind of warm because I have it under the heat lamp to dry the paint. So I'm just gonna pour paint in here. There we go. And it's a lot, obviously, but it doesn't matter. I'm just trying to get a good quantity of paint on the brush. It's not hard. The paint brush is probably getting kind of hard too because I forgot to wash it out. Oh well. Okay, no problem. Now this second coat is going on really nice. Can anybody tell me if the Apple iCar was in any commercials, or is it just a creation that somebody created, I guess, on their own? Or was it in any cartoons, or was it in the Apple show or Apple store? Or where did this car come from? Tell me a story. Tell me where it came from. I'm dying to know. Oh, sorry, but I paint sometimes. I forget to look at the camera because sometimes I miss what I'm painting, as some of you have already seen. Okay, once I get this side done, my thumbprint was there. Okay. I do get a lot of paint on my fingers doing this, but it's water. It's not poisonous paint. It's not bad for you. There's no lead or anything in it. It's just hobby paint from the dollar store. And I get the brushes, so I get the paint there. You can get just about anything you want for this here hobby. Now, is anybody else painting their cars too? Somebody said I've inspired them to paint their cars, so I'd like to hear more of that. The more the better, guys. I'd like to see you get a YouTube and upload the video to YouTube of the car itself. I don't care how long the video is. Just show the car or get some pictures of it and put them on Facebook. I mean on YouTube, sorry. And see how they look. Okay, this is almost done. Once this is done, guys, I'll come back and start putting on the Apple stuff. Looks good. Wow. And I'll touch up that gray again when I come back. Okay, there's the second coat complete. It's kind of thick, as you can see. I just slathered it on pretty good. Then I'll come back and I'll do the wheels. Have to be painted black, the tires I mean, and the apple right here. Okay, that looks great. Okay, that came really nice. Now while I was off camera, I touched up the gray on the windows and I poured some black. I'm going to do all 4 tires right now, get it over with, so don't make a mess later. Just going to hold each tire like this here and spin it, and that is beautiful. Okay, that's exactly what the car looks like. Black tires, gray wheels. Okay, so I'll do that to all 4 very carefully so don't make a mess, and then I'll put it down, leave it dry, and when I come back I'll start doing the touch-ups. The headlights maybe. Whoops, I got some black right on the white there. See? I'll fix that too. Okay, here goes. The third wheel. I think I'll do under here too because it's pretty messy. There we go. Check that out. And the last one, hard to hold and spin. Try not to get it in the body this time. There. The tires always come good. Beautiful. Okay, check that out. Now I'll leave that dry, and when I come back, I want to do the headlights first. Maybe I can do that. There's a speck of orange and gray. Orange on the front of the headlights. I got some orange right here. I'm going to put a little dab of orange right here first before the headlight, while I'm waiting for the tires to dry. Just a little triangle of orange, like that. Not quite a triangle, but I'll feel I can make it more square. There, and when I put the gray on, I'll come up to the front with the gray. Okay, leave that dry, and I'll come back in a few minutes. Now the wheels and tires are all set, and I'll put the gray on there, and then I'll draw some, try and draw the apple on the engine hood. Okay, next. The orange is dry. I'm gonna put the car right here, and I'm gonna try and be more precise this time. I'll zoom in a little closer so I can get a better view without going into focus. How's that look? Okay, here goes the gray on the headlights first. I'm gonna draw a nice headlight. Okay, let's try the other side now, see if I can do that. Not too bad. There's the car, and here's what I got. That's not too bad. And now the apple, the hard part. Let's draw that big apple on the hood. There, it's not too bad. I'm going to leave that dry before I make a mistake now, and then I'll come back and put number 85 on the side, and maybe a lightning bolt here and there. Okay, that apple came better than I expected, and according to this, there's a couple of lightning bolts on the hood, so I'm going to try, on the fenders, I'm going to try and draw a lightning bolt in each fender, and practice them with a pen, so I hope I get it okay. And one on this side. A hard looking lightning bolt even by my standards, but I'll see if I can touch it up later with white. And on the side there's actually a little lightning bolt all across the bottom. I'll show you what I mean. And number 85 in the middle. Actually it's number 95 in this car, so why don't I make it 95 like Lightning McQueen. This says 84 on this car. That's not the right one though. This is 95, so I'm going to put 95 on this one here. And I'm going to try and draw a lightning bolt across the bottom. So I'm going to lay it like this here, and go right across the bottom. Make a lightning bolt all the way across. And it goes up over the back fender. And it goes way up here, and down to the beginning with the lightning bolt. Just like that. Wow, it's nice. And in the middle, it says 95. Let's see if I can write 95 with this fancy new brush. Yes, way better. Nice. Wow, that came pretty nice. Now let's try the other side, see if we can get the same thing. Okay, so there's a lightning bolt across the bottom. It goes up and over the fender, and it goes back, down, right down there, and number 95 in the middle. It's a great brush. Wow, that's pretty nice. Well, I promised some red taillights, so let's do that next. I'm going to use a different brush. I had some red paint right here, a little drop. Just want to put some nice red lights across here. I don't know what. Oh, geez, I never even had it in the camera view. There, beautiful red lights. Now, on top of the car is number 95 again, in big gray letters. So I'm going to get a bigger brush right here and write 95 in big gray letters. I mean numbers. Just like this. We're almost done, guys. This is the last step. Now, somebody, if I made a mistake, let me know in the comments, because somebody might have the exact car. So there it is. Let's clean up, guys, and we'll have a look at this nice, beautiful job of the Apple iCar. Okay, here comes the big reveal. There is the Apple iCar, as requested by many of you in our poll when I put the Apple iCar against the the Hulk, Claude Shrugs. So I think this was a great choice. Thank you all for suggesting it and voting for it. Apple iCar is perfect. I will make another fabulous Lightning McQueen soon. Maybe that'll be in a video coming up soon. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked the video. Hit the like button if you didn't, and subscribe, don't forget, and come back and watch more. And always leave a comment. I appreciate it.